All right, all right, all right. What the hell is my head getting bigger? Or is the hat shrinking? What the hell's going on? How we doing, everybody? All right, let's get this situated here, huh? Get this thing, boy. How the hell am I picking up the door all the way over there? All right, let's move this back. Get my stuff together here a little bit. All right, how's everybody doing, huh? Everybody ready? Everybody ready for this? What do we got? Let's see who's here. We got Ryan Lomberg. How you doing, Bud? One bat. Steve is here. Bud's here. Owl's Adventures. That's a new name of the channel. Appreciate that. Such a big game. I you feel if your Bolts pull it off tonight, the series is over. Go Bolts. I'll agree with you there. If Tampa wins this game, good night, New York. And that's no disrespect to the Rangers, but if Tampa comes in and steals this game, uh it's gonna be a lot of sad, sad eyes. What's that song? Sad eyes turn the other way. That's the song the Ranger fans will be singing. Poopy Steve's in the house. Hey Richie, how you doing, huh? Daddy Cakes. Your screen glitched, Riley. All right, what you got? What you got? Oh, Richie, yeah, you were bored. Yeah, it was really weird. If you guys watched the review with Stu, I totally forgot. I'm like, all right, tonight, 1 hour before the game, and Stu's like, "There's no game, man." I totally forgot. I was so used to hockey every night. Warrior Loft, is that right? Yeah, Bolts turn it up a notch, go one step closer to a championship. Yeah, man, that's exactly what's happened. Tampa Bay kicked it up another notch, and the Rangers haven't yet. They haven't. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens in New York tonight, because the first two games, obviously, in New York, Tampa was clearly rusty and not themselves. So we assume. Obviously, game one, they were rusty. But game two, we're going to find out how much of that was playing in the Garden tonight. It's going to be a rough game tonight, man. I think you're going to see you might see a little bit more than a Vetrano Hagel fight. We'll put it that way. Hey, Bill, how you doing, Fluffy? Huh? How you doing, Fluffy, man? All right. Steve, you got an LOC today. you're gonna have to explain that, man. Is that some kind of military lingo I'm supposed to remember from my days 30 years ago? I was gonna say 32, but 30. Huh? You're gonna make me feel stupid as soon as you explain it, but go ahead and explain it. Chad, expect a serious game tonight. Both teams here. Both teams I can't read it. Expect a serious game tonight. Both teams are putting a lot on the line. That's why I couldn't read it. yeah, it's going to be a rough game. It's going to be a rough game. No doubt there. Gallant sounded confident. Gallant could sing the national anthem and just make you go, yeah. I mean, he's just that kind of dude. Richard, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Good to see you. Bolts got their swagger back. The Rangers cannot lose tonight. Give me a half a second. I thought I was going to be able to do this, but I'm gonna put the little air conditioning on over here. It's too warm in this room. Give me a half a second. Uh-oh. All right, we're coming back. All right. I had the air on long enough. I thought it would have cooled off the room, but the way this room is, as soon as you turn off the air, man, it just heats right back up. All right, let's see. Boy, I can't read that. Let's see. DM. What is that? DM titties? Dem titties. Dem titties. I like that. That's good. You're expecting hard hits and probably lots of fights. Absolutely, man. Hard hit them titties, right? Exactly. Stormborn, thanks for coming out, bud. Any updates on the Rangers? The only thing I saw was Stu sent me something earlier that said Kreider was hurt. So somebody will have to fill us in there. A letter of count? Oh, you got a oh, what did you do? That's right. See, I never got any of those. When I was in, they just called it a smack upside the head. What'd you do, man? Richard, the Bolts play most of the game 5-on-5. Could be trouble for the Rangers, but the Rangers are known to get calls in the Garden. We're going to have to see how that goes, right? You know, they got to draw some power plays. And if they got to work hard to do it, then they need to work harder to do it. The refs aren't just going to hand them out. Greggy, greetings from Sweden, Jaws. I appreciate that. What time is it there, buddy? What time is it there? Dem titties. You got to hit it. You got to hit it first try, right? Exactly. Is Stroman? Not sure, Richie. I have not seen the lineups. I've been busy figuring out the OBS software, which I got it figured out. I finally figured out how I'm going to do it. So coming up soon, probably at the start of the finals, the Patreon members and the YouTube members will be able to watch Stu and I do the reviews live, and then it'll be the regular recorded version on the channel put out immediately after. So it's just a little extra bonus. John Ruggs. Let's see. This is a messed up question, but I have to ask. Has anyone ever wished that an opposing team's play? Oh my God, John! I don't know if I answer that, I might get suspended by YouTube. I'll put it to you this way: I think we've all said it, joking at some point in our life. I don't know that I would have actually ever wanted it to happen. What I will say is that the 1980s, 85, 86 Patriots, the Patriots team that beat my Dolphins the last game in the Orange Bowl in the AFC Championship game, if they would have had to have a difficult landing and a couple of guys got dinged up, I would have been okay with that. Nobody dead. Not dead, but like if I guess that was Grogan. Was that Grogan back then? Huh? Irving, I was with Irving Fryer too, wasn't it? Yeah, if they would have got a little dinged up, I'd have been okay with that. All right, let's see. Richie says Kreider. Is Kreider out? Thank you, Riley. Appreciate that. It's 1 a.m., Greggy. Jeez. That's not so bad. It's not so bad now, but if you watch the game, that's your whole night, man. Bud wants to know, would I rather have Goudreau, Coleman, or Gord on the Panthers? I kind of like Goudreau, man. I kind of like Goudreau. I mean, they're very similar, but I kind of like, you know why I'd like Goudreau? Because that would mean he's not on the Rangers, and that's probably one of the teams we'll have to beat in the future. So there you go. Chad, when are they going to announce the coaching decision? Right? They're trolling us. What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to start making a daily announcement on Twitter that I'm going on the riding mower. And then while I'm on the mower for the 2 or 3 hours, that pretty much guarantees that they'll make the decision then. Uyghur flying plane. Stu's in the house. Hey, bud. How you doing, Stu? Huh? You ready for tonight, Stu? What you got for the score tonight, bud? I haven't heard from you all day. Huh? What you got for the score tonight? Jeffrey, we'll know a lot in the first 10 minutes if the Rangers have a shot. I don't disagree. They're going to have – we've got to see a better effort from the Rangers. You have to see it. Last game, I texted Stu after the first 5 minutes. I said, this looks just like the third period the other night. If they come out again with that shutdown thing that they did to the Panthers and the Rangers don't have an answer, it's not good. It's not good. Steve, has any team ever have they announced the coach? No, but people have, obviously been getting fired. I think that's what, we just want to know, is he staying or going? And if he's going, just tell us already. Come on. And, the other thing with that for Brunette is that if he's getting fired with all the other openings, he probably kind of wants to know, right? That would suck if we waited so long that he can't even go somewhere else and get a job. So, which I don't think that the Panthers are going to do that way. Do it to him. But it's time. Bill Zito, you've had enough time. You know at this point. Come on. All right, Greggy says, what realistic goalie would I want the Panthers to have for the upcoming season? Well, I mean, if we don't get rid of Bob Knight, Knight, and I don't have anybody in particular in terms of backup. I don't know who's going to be available. Somebody cheap, somebody good and cheap, right? And it can't be Drieger, obviously, because he's hurt. But somebody like a Drieger, somebody will come in and play for $2 or $3 million, and do us well if Spencer gets hurt or needs a couple of nights off. But yeah, if you got time, brother, if you got time. If not, I use the other one, but it's nice to have a variety. This one was nice. I appreciate it. All right, let's see. Yeah, Stu says stay out of the box, right? Juan San Juan. I like that. Very cool. Let's go Lightning. Riley says, what would be my reaction if Beavis and Butthead were on an NHL match? Have they never been? I'm sure at some point they've been, right? What's his name? Who was it? One of the gold, was it Mike Smith? Somebody recently had like a sledding dog on their mask. I forget who it was. Might have been Mike Smith. Not sure though. Bud wants Reimer, and Steve says, and Stu wants Craig Anderson. Yeah, exactly. Right? Patrick says, Fluffy, welcome in. Oh, wait, wrong channel. Cute. Hey, George Michael, how you doing, buddy? I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, right? Yeah, by the way, when this stream ends, you guys will be redirected automatically to Nick at Twisted Wrister's channel, as he does the full game commentary during the game. So I've got my stream set up to when this is done, you guys go immediately over there. Give him, even if you just hang out for a few minutes, give him a like, give him a comment. Tell him Jaws and Fluffy sent you. All right, let's see. Cornholio. Gotcha, bud. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Kreider needs to put the foil on. Is Kreider out for sure? Patrick says Barkov should have a dog on his helmet, right? Stu, Anderson still has something left, plus he lives in Boca, would sign cheap if he's available. It's not the worst idea. It's not the worst idea. Barkov should have a ghost on his helmet. Dean Schweider. I hope I got that. No, I did not get that right. Let's put on the glasses, get the name right. Dean Schweinler, I think. Let's see. Bold predictions. Rangers put up 5 with one of them in an empty net. Ooh, wow. I'm not going to say 3-2 overtime because that'll piss off Stu. So I'm kidding, buddy. I did say I wanted double overtime for the rest of the games, but for purposes of getting to sleep at a decent time tonight, what I would like to see is a Ranger victory tonight, so we know it's going 7 games. Because if Tampa wins this, you can forget about it. They'll go back home and win it in 6. So yeah, Rangers 3. How about a 2-1 or maybe even a 1-0 game? Huh? I can't say the S word, but how about like just the Rangers match what Tampa's doing with the shutdown defense, and they get a couple of greasy goals, and it's like 2-1, right? How about that? Richie says beating Drew stays for less. Oh, you bet Drew stays for less money? We don't have no money. All right. I may as well be the owner with how broke we are. Right. All right. Let me put together a few cards here. Patrick says 10-1. Steve, I'm not reading that, man. Carnival. Yeah, it's going to definitely be a tight game. I didn't say it, Steve. You said it. Dean's, you already insanely tired right now. Overtime will kill half your day tomorrow. Jeez. Bud the Monkey wants to know what the best Hall and Oates song is. The one that was popular that I liked the most was Say It Isn't So. The one that was not popular, that was never released, was from the 70s. It's called It's Uncanny. Steve. Damn it. All right, Steve. Thank you, Steve. So apparently I have to say this word because I did say that I would say anything for money. But you cannot control what I say before what the word is. So I am hoping to see the Rangers score and Tampa get shut out. I think that might work. That might work. Or do I have to just say shut out, shut out, shut out, shut out, shut out? Like how many times can I say it where it does it and undoes it? Right? Bill, you're a fan of She's Gone? Yeah. Man beater. Cute, Richie. All right, let's see. Just for that, Richie, I'm going to throw in a Mike Matheson card for tonight. Let's see. Who's this? I got to throw in some better. All right, no, I don't want to give that one away yet. Hold on a second. Let's see. Who is this? No. All right. Let me find one more here. No, I'm not going to give two Mike Matheson cards. Jeez. What do I got? That's okay. We'll give those three cards away. All right. So the three cards for tonight are going to be, as I mentioned, well, that's Barkov to make it worth. We got Duclair, and of course, everybody's favorite, Mike Matheson. So as soon as we get a trivia question together, those will be the three cards. If you guys have emailed me in the last couple of days, I did send out a bunch of stuff yesterday. I'm going to send out some more stuff tomorrow. So, but some of you that have won cards have not contacted me. So if I don't hear from people by the end of the finals, they're going to go back in the stack. There's a few people that have won cards that haven't contacted me. If you don't want the cards, that's okay. But if you do, make sure you know which ones you've won and contact me. The email is flyingfluffyhockey@gmail.com. All right. Steve says Panthers Twitter is all political and Facebook Panthers are all on crack cocaine. There are certain things, Steve, that I won't post to the Panthers Facebook group. Like if I make a video about Bobrovsky, I won't post it there. The people that like me will see it and find it anyway. But I've learned there's certain subjects you just can't go on Panthers Facebook and say anything about. Magic Mike, yeah, the magic wand, right? Yeah, it's your boy Matheson, Stu. I got plenty of those. I got plenty of Mike Matheson cards. All right. Oh, Steve, yeah, you're bad. Sorry about not just send them all. Okay. Dean says MSG will absolutely be rocking early in the game. If the Rangers get the first, they're winning this game. They've got to come out better than they have, especially the last game. I mean, the last game you saw it from the beginning. You're like, this looks just like the previous game. They're going to have to match Tampa. Now, the thing that I've been thinking is that what New York needs to do, if I was coach, which I'm not, but if I was the coach, I would be telling the New York defense that they need to activate, and I would be telling Shesterkin that you got to make the saves. You got to be dependent upon, like Tampa Bay depends on Vasilevsky. I think that's the only way New York is going to break through what Tampa's doing is to activate that D. And if they give up or breakaway, Shesterkin's got to make the saves. Now, what do we got here? Is that Carnival? Let's see. Thank you, Carnival. All right. So Carnival says, not a shutout. I agree. And it's Steve. Thank you, sir. Steve says, check the phone. Good trivia question. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's see what Steve is sending me here. All right. That is actually a really good question. That is a perfect question. I will definitely use that. Bill says Panthers Facebook is hilarious. Bad takes and uninformed bandwagoners. Bandwagon. I remember, Bill, the first video I ever posted to the Facebook group was years ago when I did the Twitter power rankings. And it was everybody, it was just all my friends, right? We were just ragging back and forth with each other. And I posted that to the Facebook group, and they didn't get it because they didn't know who the people were. And I got reamed, like people like, oh my God, he's being so mean to these people. How can, I mean, they absolutely took it dead serious. Now, a lot of that stopped, you know what I mean, over the years once people figured me out. And I have a lot of good fans and friends over there. But when I first started posting over there, it took them a while to figure out, it took them a while to figure me out. We'll put it that way. Ian, thanks for coming out. Let's go Rangers. Start fast. No stupid penalties. Check, check, check. I agree. Absolutely. Carnival, I see that there. Colorado wins the cup. Oh, no, man. And I'm going to tell you one thing now. They're going to be sitting and waiting. They're going to be sitting, waiting, wishing with Jag Johnson for at least a week here. Okay? And you've seen what happened to Tampa when they sat for 9 days. So I'm not so sure if, I'm not so sure. We'll put it that way. All right. Richie says 48 shots on Vasilevsky. Bud. Hold on a second. I gotta come back up here. I lost something. But Bud asked the question, and then I'll come back over here. Bud says, would I rather have prime Boymeister, prime Campbell, or prime Willie Mitchell? Campbell. For me, it's not even close, man. Stu says, got a blanket and shut down Kucherov. I agree. Oh, Bud, can I name the last 5 Panther captains? Jeez. No. Barkov. Willie Mitchell. Was Weiss the captain? It would make sense, right? Was Weiss the captain? But past that, I may not be able to remember 5. All right, I see a super chat over here. All right, Chris Holmes, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. All right, what do we got to say? Chris has got the Lightning win 4-3. The Rangers play well, but Tampa is Tampa. We'll see lots of penalties, too. Emotions will be high. I definitely agree with the second part of your statement. Not that I disagree. Tampa is Tampa, and Tampa could certainly win. But, yeah, I think you're going to see a very much a raised level of emotion in this game. Absolutely. That the first 2 in New York, Tampa was kind of subdued a little bit because, they were rusty. So I agree with that for sure. You're going to see some fights here today. And you're going to see some of the big boys going at it, I think. Let's see. Steve, you're talking to Bill. Okay, what do we got? Chad says Colorado has their work cut out for them. The Rangers and Tampa are both very, very good. Agree. All right, let's see. Zap, baby. What did something else? Did I miss another one? No. Okay, good. Yeah, Maurice versus Maroon fight, Raven. How you doing, buddy? Maroon ain't gonna fight him though, man. Maroon's just trying to draw a penalty there, man. Right? That's right, McKenzie. That's right. So I skipped McKenzie after Mitchell. Yeah. So Barkov, McKenzie, Mitchell, and then was Weiss the captain? Who else would have been back then? Who else would have been? What about Rob? How you doing, bud? Let's get some Ranger karma. Hey, I predicted the Rangers to win, right? Where else are you going to find the Florida Panthers guy predicting the Rangers to win a game, huh? I got to be the only one, right? All right, Steve says McKenzie, Willie Mitchell. Oh, that they made Jovanovski the captain for those couple of years. He came back. That's right. And then McCabe, and Jokinen. Okay. Gosh, it's hard. Yeah, that's right. They made Jovanovski captain. I forgot about that. He didn't play a lot the last year, especially. He was hurt a lot. I had forgotten about that. It would have made more sense to me in that point, thinking about it, that it would have been Weiss. But no, you're right, Jovanovski. Jeremy says Maroon in the interview said they're friends. Gotcha. Steve says we haven't had a captain since 2018, right? Riley, if I had a pet duck, what would I name them? Quackers. Quackers, right? All right, let's see. Jeremy, horseplay on ice. Richie McCabe, Uyghur for captain. Who said that? Oh, false story. Uyghur for captain of Edmonton. Uyghur for captain of Edmonton, Colorado. Wherever he has to go with Bobrovsky, they can make Uyghur captain there, right? No, not Cracker, Quackers. Quackers. Uyghur for president. I don't care who's president, as long as they lower the damn gas prices. All right. I at this point, I vote for Peter. I'll vote for Steve's son for president, man. Weeks and Jaws 2024. Yeah, then we'll make Ekblad Secretary of State. If anybody says anything mean, he'll just block that country, right? He just be like, we're not talking to them anymore. They said mean shit. Oh, man. All right. Don't forget, we're going to give, where's the cards? Where'd I put them? We're going to give away a prime selection here, right? We got Alexander Barkov. We got Anthony Duclair. And we got Steve's favorite player of all time, Mike Matheson. So we're giving those away in a few minutes. We're almost at 7:30. We're good. Yeah, Quackers would be a good name for a duck, right? Uyghur for AHL. Yeah, I like that, Raven, right? Let's see. Steve says Barkov will be our Secretary of Defense and Mexico will invade us. Barkov will just let it happen. This is actually a pretty good idea for a video. It's actually, Steve, and I've been making a list of videos for over the summer. So, yeah, like what if the Florida Panthers were our government? Something like that. It's a good idea. Don't let me forget. Mr. Vince, how you doing, bud? Good time. Good time to see you, man. Good job. Thanks for coming out, man. All right, don't forget, when this stream is over, you guys will be automatically directed to Twisted Wrister. Nick, I froze up on myself, man. Make Brunette press secretary. Oh, man. Actually, we'd have to do one for the Lightning, too, when you make Kucherov the press secretary. I like that idea. Do one for the Lightning, too. And you make Kucherov the press. These are going to get done. Man. Ian, you say, Fluff, you think the Cats should get Cassidy as the head coach? I mean, I thought about it, and then I thought about it. And if he was genuinely fired simply for being too hard on the young guys, that being the main reason, I'd take him. I want Trotz first. But if you gave me the choice between Cassidy and Brunette, based on what I've seen in Boston and what I heard about why he got let go, I'd take him. For sure, man. Let's see. Stu says you're watching the NHL Network. Pergalant, Strome, and Hedel are in tonight. So no Kreider. Raven, I'm sorry, bud. But look, I mean, you want him to go somewhere good, right? Or is it just too soon? I'm sorry, man. I understand, right? Let's see. Raven says, even though I've noticed different teams' videos don't do as well, it brings in the other fans who watch them. Yeah. Look, and I've thought about that too. Some of them do good. I mean, the first videos this season that started going over 1,000 were the Maple Leaf videos, right? So some of them do good, but as I do more, eventually the other team videos will actually surpass the Panther ones in views, right? But there's certain teams like the Canes videos, they didn't do very well. When the Canes would win, the views were down. When the Rangers would win, views went up. Now the Canes or the Rangers and Tampa Bay videos have done really well. The Oilers and Colorado ones got better as things went along, and then of course they stopped playing. All right, yeah, Richie, Cooch would be drunk, all right. Steve, he welled at me. He March. Oh, man. All right, let's see. Jameson, thank you for coming out. Cassidy could be a good fit for Florida. I'd be looking at him, right? But like Stu and I have said, who the hell knows what Zito's thinking? For all we know, he's already got a brunette signed to a deal. You know what I mean? It's taking too long. It's taking too long, man. Ball store. What goalie would I rather have over Bubba Brewski? You mean like in reality or like in fantasy land? Like in fantasy land, the Rangers traded us just straight Bobrovsky for Shesterkin in fantasy land, right? But in reality, Spencer Knight and somebody good at backup that's not going to take up a lot of money, but that can come in and, you've seen it these playoffs. You need your backup goaltender to get through, right? Well, except for in Tampa and except didn't the other guy didn't Igor, wasn't he out for a part of a game for the Rangers or no? No. That was the Canes. You need a backup goaltender. You got to have a good backup goaltender. But in fantasy land, I take Shesterkin. I don't think the Rangers going to do that. Any Ranger fans in the chat, Bob for Shesterkin even? Well, you want to do that? I'm good. I'm good with it. We'll throw in Uyghur. We'll even give you Uyghur. Bob, Uyghur for Shesterkin. Just flat out. Boom. Come on. Let's do it. Come on, Ranger fans. Be nice. One bad Steve. What do you got for me, buddy? Thank you, sir. The Panthers were linked to Jeff Bashel. Can we move to Quebec already? We're not moving to Quebec. Come on. If they was gonna, they would have. That's the one thing I can say about these owners. They may have screwed up when they first bought the team and changed the logo and fired Gallant and got Yandel. They may have made some mistakes, but it was because they want to win. And they've done the right things to fix some of those mistakes. So I give them credit. They could have if they wanted to move the team, they could have easily just put a crap team out there on the ice, save themselves some money and some trouble, and they would have been moved, right? Richie says, you love Zito, but man, it takes forever to get a sentence out of him. All right, so here's my Bill Zito impression. That's a really good question. I think I'm going to take some time to consider that question because I want to get the answer right. So I'm going to take some time and try to get it right. But it might take me a while. How's that? Raven, I need to do another one after the Cooch, like the Cooch. As soon as the season is over, well, as we get on into the finals, I got stuff planned. In fact, tomorrow, this is not hockey, but you guys know Matthias is moving away. I put him on the plane Saturday. Tomorrow, there will be a new Crazy Bill out. Everything is filmed except for some of the Crazy Bill parts. It's not even a long one, too. I think it was only going to be like about 6 minutes, right? Bro, shut up with Uyghur. I'm obsessed. Oh, Kreider's playing? Stu says Kreider's playing. All right. Yeah, Richie says Uyghur goes with any trade. He's a freebie. Steve says, dude's like, gotta head to the store to get stamps. I tried paying with Uyghur, but they only took. You guys are funny. Where is he? Hey, Silent Ghost. Thanks for coming out, bud. I appreciate that, right? Joe W., new name of the channel. So you started watching as a Lightning fan during the Panthers series, but you're also a Fins fan. Will I be doing the Dolphins during the football season? Very interesting question. I've been giving that a lot of thought. The other channel is Flying Fluffy Football. My plan as of this moment is to start that channel back up once the finals are over. I'm kind of hyper focused on hockey right now, and I wanted to kind of pick a spot to start the football channel back up. So the channel is Flying Fluffy Football. So the football stuff will be over there. So I'm not entirely sure how much content I'm going to do over there, but it's not going to be like last year where I stop and start. This year, whatever I choose to do with football, it's going to be the same thing like with hockey. I'll stick to it. Oh, Silent, you said the shirt arrived. Outstanding. Good. Raven, long story short, Raven, I'm going to make a video about this Sunday or Monday so that because people are going to have questions. But my ex, long story short, she moved him back to Florida. She moved him to Melbourne. So I'll explain that in a video because it's a lot. It's a lot. So we'll just hold tight on that explanation. As you can tell, it won't be an easy video to make, but I want to make it because there's a lot of people that will have questions, and I just kind of want to get it out once. So, all right. Oh no, here we go. Steve with the Jets chance again. Richie says, poor Weegs, weather report to it in a hurricane. No, I want to send Weeger to Edmonton, and then I want to see him doing weather with Weegs when it's like 40 friggin' below. That I will watch. That I will watch, man. Oh boy, now we've got Tua talk in the chat, right? Let's see. Steve says you're gonna bet the Jets get over. You're gonna bet $5,000 that the Jets get over 5 wins. Whoa. Didn't they win more than 5 last year? How many did they win? 3, 4, 5, 6? I forget. Of course they're going to win more than 5. That's who's going to take that bet? Come on. Throw a real number out there. You want to bet $5,000? Let's go 8 wins. Huh? You want to throw your money around $5,000 on 8 wins for the Jets. How's that? I ain't doing it. Hey, Matt, how you doing? Go Bolts. Silent, you opened up an upper deck pack lately. Oh, cool. Ernest, if I do a football collab with Dougley, I've commented a couple times on his videos. He's football wise, he's obviously got a much bigger channel than I do. I don't know how interested he would be in helping me build a channel to compete with him. And I kind of don't. I mean, I kind of understand that a little bit. I thought about reaching out to him, right? We have very, very different styles. So I'm not sure that I think I would get much better. I would think I would get along much better with TD. I like TD. I like Dougley too, but I think TD and I would be a good collab. He seems to be more my speed. All right, let's see. Riley, what NHL logo gives me the creeps? For you, it's the auditor said. You know what? It's not the logo. The dark uniforms, the home uniforms that they wore this last series. I like it, man. It's like spooky. They make it. They're scary looking. They remind me. I know it's not the same colors, but they remind me of the black and gold of the Steelers. It was just intimidating. That's the word I'm looking for. Hey, Nick's in the house. Twisted Wrister. How you doing, bud? Steve, do I have $5,000 for that? I got a couple Monopoly games around here. I could get it up. I could get it up. Have fun with that clip. How you doing, Nick? Good to see you. I got your setup, so all the suckers watching my stream will head over to your stream as soon as we're done with them here, man. Steve, I'm good for it, man. I'm good for it, right? I'm not going to have to. I mean, I ain't worried about having to pay out. It's the Jets, man. Silent. Jaws, if I have Twitter, shoot you a DM, yes, some graphics made that I want. Okay, yeah. I have Twitter. Absolutely, man. Wicked Wista. I like that, right? Steve says, you'll sell my channel for $5K to the Mackenzie Weegar fan club. Come on, add a few zeros, man. Add a few zeros, right? By the way, anybody want to buy an eBay business? Anybody want to buy an eBay business that's got about 12,000 antique and collectible photos and about another 5,000 in stock that I haven't listed? Anybody? Anybody? I just need 1 year of income out of it. I just need 1 year of income, and then I can put that away and use that income on a monthly basis and build this channel and spend nothing and spend all my time building this channel. And then within a year, it would pay my bills and I wouldn't have to sell on eBay anymore. So if you know anybody that has an extra 25 grand that wants to buy an eBay store and an account that has, what do I got? Almost 12,000 feedbacks, perfect feedback. You know, that's all. Oh, not the naked bots again. Jeez, man. Not the naked bots. There we go. Come on, Steve. Let's go. Steve says 2.27 of my 2.28 fans are Uyghur haters. It's not worth more than 5K. All right. What are we? 742. Let's give the card away. Let's give the cards away. All right. While Steve is banishing the bots. So all three cards going to go to one person. Mike Matheson, Alexander Barkov, and Anthony Duclair. All right, where's the question? Here we go. Steve's got a good question for us. I got to put my glasses back on to read it, though. All right, here's Steve's question. How many own goals did Mike Matheson score against the Rangers in the playoff series? How many own goals did Mike Matheson score against the Rangers in the playoff series? How many times did he put the puck in his own net? Close exploring. Jeremy got it. Jeremy got it at 3. Explorer had 4. Chris had 2. So you kind of, Jeremy got it at 3. Jeremy got it. So you know the deal, man. FlyingFluffyHockey@gmail.com. I'm going to take these. I'm going to put them over here. So for those of you who have won cards, there's at least 4 or 5 stacks over there that I don't think people have contacted me for. So maybe it's just taking you guys a little bit of extra time. But if you won cards in the last series and you want them, FlyingFluffyHockey@gmail.com. Oh, man, Stu, what do you got? What do you mean the pregame meal is here? I ain't got nothing. You didn't send me nothing. Huh? You guys got my address. How come I never have like a pizza or a sub delivered? Huh? What's the deal with that? Oh, you know, how the Neil Rogers show. Is anybody here old enough to remember listening to Neil Rogers back in the day on WIOD in Miami, other than you, Stu? One Bad Steve, what you got for me, man? You're going to tell me to buy my own dinner, right? Let's see. This entire channel, besides you and Karen, actively hate Uyghur. 5,000 is the final offer. I'll sell you Flying Fluffy football for $5,000. How about that? Huh? I'll sell you the football channel for $5,000. Huh? And then I'll just start Flying Fluffy fishing. Richie, you haven't contacted yet and you forgot flags. Yeah, man. If you guys won something, contact me. Steve, yeah, I'm old as shit. You're damn right. I still look good, though. Chris, yeah, Neil Rogers, man. Steve says that channel has like 12 fans and 11 of them are gross doll. It's got like 34, man. It's got like 34 people. Come on. Come on. You wait till I start promoting it, right? You wait. Watch that channel bypass this one. That'd be an interesting thing to see what happens because, you know, football channels tend to be bigger. Frank's alive. Frank is alive. Frank Salazar, thank you, sir. You're back, bitches. Where you been? We had a couple people asking about you. Where you been, man? Yeah, exactly. Frank is alive. Holy crap. I was worried about you, man, because, you know, you start talking about how you owe people money and then you disappear. It's not a good look, man. Where you been, man? How you been? And you just missed Stu. Stu just went to eat, man. The cartel got you. I wouldn't be surprised. All right. Well, we'll clap for Frank. That's worth some claps. Glad to see you back, buddy. I was getting a little bit worried. What happened? Joe W says, "What's the best way to console your brother-in-law who's a Panthers fan? He thinks they won't be as good next year. Your brother's right. They're not going to score as many goals. They're not going to have the same record. The only thing that matters is can they advance in the playoffs. I would wait. I would right now, I would tell your brother to meditate, pray, and have patience. And then if we switch coaches, use the new coach as an excuse to lift his spirits and say, it's got to be better. They got a new coach. That's all I got. What are we, 93? So we're almost at 30 years as a franchise, right? So, yeah, he's not wrong. We're not going to be as good as we were last year. And I'm okay with that. All I care about is the cup, right? It used to be all I care about is winning a round. Now I want the cup. That's it. Frank, you spent 2 months in Germany for real. Dang, man. All right. Did you marry a German girl, bring her back over? Huh? Speaking the Deutsch? Huh? What do you got going on, Frank? Silent Ghost, you have a Radko Gudis and an Owen Tippett card. Yeah, I think I gave away a Tippett. Nobody, that's probably the stat in the stack dip. But whoever won the stack with the Pavel Bure, I don't know if that was you, Bud. Because I know Bud, has a stack of stuff going out. But whoever won the lot with the Pavel Bure card, I don't think I've been contacted about that lot yet. So that if nobody claims that lot, that sucker's going into my collection. I didn't know I had it. Right? I'll put that on eBay for $10 million. Best offer. I'll put it on eBay for $10 million. Best offer, just so Steve can send me a 50-cent offer on it. Richie, yeah, clear as chakras. Joe, are we stuck with Bonehead Uyghur for another season? Man, nobody knows nothing. The only thing I know is what I was told by nobody. I can tell you I was told by there's going to be a lot of big changes. That was the quote. I'm not going to pretend to know more, but that's what I know. That's what I know. There's going to be a lot of big changes. So what the hell that means, who knows? Because we could keep Brunette, and if we lose Bobrovsky and Uyghur, I think people will consider that big changes. So past that, I don't know, right? But something's happening. Hey, Rick Manzone, thank you, sir, for coming out. Panthers have to bring the Rats back. They do throw them. They do throw them at the end of some of the games. Nothing like it used to be, obviously, right? We've got to start something new. I mean, I know we had the we want 10 chance, not exactly something you can do every night. We do need something new because that building needs a little bit of lift and energy. And nobody that goes to the game, I'm not criticizing people that go to the game when I say that. But you listen to some of these other buildings, they're just louder. They've just got a better ambiance. And I get it. The Panthers have not been good for a long time. We need something like the Rats that can get the fans going even when the team isn't going full steam. All right, let's see. Chat needs to answer. Silent Ghost, what did I miss? What the heck? Frank is talking about. Silent, what team do we acquire Lindholm from? I don't remember. Well, it was off of waivers. I believe he was on waivers. I don't think that was a trade, but I'm not sure who he played with previous. Yeah, Silent, we signed him for free, right? Riley, if the NHL team had a team in Japan, you would hope it would be in Osaka and the team would call the Wolfpack. That'd be a good name. Osaka Wolfpack. It's not bad. John Carlos, how you doing, bud? Good to see you. Panthers need to ditch the roar cores and bring back the real dancers. Well, at least take their masks off. How about that? How about can we take the masks off the girls? They're out there in bikinis with a mask on. I don't know about you, but why bother? I mean, is it just me? Right? If I'm just saying. Anyway. Steve votes for strippers. Chris, have I ever gone to a Flyers or Capitals game just because they were close by? No, because I have vertigo and I cannot drive. I cannot drive highways. I have to be driven. So you guys just keep watching the videos and subscribing and sharing because I'm gonna need a hired driver. Like I could not drive I-95 and take the 590. I couldn't get off on the exits where the highways elevated and all that I could not drive myself to the arena unless there's like back roads now that I don't know about. So unfortunately, no. I'm gonna need a driver. Yeah, I'm not sure, Silent. I'm not sure which team he was on, right? Steve, you'll drive me? And come fly into New Mexico. Where do I want to go? We'll go see a Panthers Stars game. That's not that close, though, is it? Riley, you're going to last so much next year if Vegas wins the Cup. What? Steve, Steve, I'm giving Steve credit for your super chat. Frank, thank you, sir. Are the Panthers winning tonight? No, man, Panthers ain't going to win tonight. They're losing. Panthers are losing tonight. Barkov is out. All right. Marshman's out hurt. Bobrovsky's been letting in too many damn 5-hole goals. And Spencer Knight hasn't played in 2 weeks, so you know he's going to give up a goal in the first 2 minutes. So, no, we're probably going to lose again tonight. Was that about right? Was that about right? He was with the Blues, bud. Gotcha. Panthers, Yotes will be closer. All right. Wow, this stream is just flying by. Giancarlo, the Panthers need a lady. The Panthers need a lady from La Carreta serving shots of Cuban coffee in between the line changes. That'll solve some issues. It's not a bad idea, right? Buy a Panther ticket, you get free Cuban coffee. At least, how about Cuban coffee night, right? How about Cuban coffee night? One of the Saturday night games. Everybody that shows up gets a free Cuban coffee. That place would be rocking. I'm just saying. It's not a bad idea, man. Steve says we only lost because Frank went to Germany. That's a good point. That's an absolutely good point. Every time you go to Germany, we get swept, bro. Right? The only ladies we have now are Gabby and Jessica. They threw Katie out the door. I liked Katie. She was all right. You know, I don't want to say anything bad because this is public. It wasn't bad. I was gonna say a nickname, but it could be offensive. So I liked Katie. We'll leave it at that. I like to look at the screen when Katie was on the screen. No offense for any of the girls that are listening or watching or both. I'm a guy. I'm still a guy. Chris, you got your flag in the mail right before the stream. They're hung on the wall. Great. Oh, that's right. That was your birthday one. Yeah. Good. I'm glad it got there. Good. Yeah, Richie, free Cuban coffee and chicharron. I can't say that, but whatever it is, it sounds good, man. Yeah, that'll work. The roof will fly off, man. Frank says, you literally broke your wrist when Verhaeghe scored in Game 6, and you don't want to talk about what you did with the Tampa embarrassment, right? Steve is offended. Jessica Bablock versus Katie the Train. Oh, man. We're gonna need a new one. Who was the one that was before? No, Jessica's still there. That's right. Yeah, we're gonna need a new one. All right, geez. It's 7:55 already. This is going by really quick, guys. Couple of more. John Carl, you put your flag in front of the house Only person of all of Texas flying a Cats flag, guaranteed. That's cool. Represent. Absolutely. I love it, man. I love it. Jeremy, you don't like Gabby? Oh, she's the arena host. I see. Steve says your friend Chat, or maybe Chet, had World War III arguing who was better, Babe Locke or Gauze. Well, I liked Katie and no, wait. Well, I don't think Stu, because Stu and I had this conversation. That's what I'm trying to get to. I don't think Stu likes Blaylock. Now, when Blaylock posts her bikini pictures on Twitter, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You know, Frank is back again. Thank you, sir. What you got for me, Frank? Love this team no matter what, man. Go Panthers. Absolutely, man. That's an absolute look. We bitch, we moan, we groan, and we complain. But we still love our team. It's like our wives and our girlfriends. We bitch, we moan, we groan, complain. As long as dinner's on time. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm in a mood. I had a little bit too much coffee. I accidentally had 2 cups of coffee. That's true, by the way. I accidentally had 2 cups of coffee. So the recap should be interesting. By the way, real quick, just to piss off Steve. Just to piss off Steve. Just put a yes or a no to this question really quick. All right? For the Stanley Cup Finals videos, yes or no, puppet intros. Yes or no on the puppet intros for the finals. Let's see. This will be fun. That's it. Everybody left the stream. That's it. Yes, if I want to go back to 1,000 subs. We've got yes, no. What if I find like a topless puppet and I can do what if I did like Tampa players? Well, why would I say Tampa? Oh, I just jinxed it. I just put Tampa in the finals. I got yes, I got burn them. Frank. Frank's trying to get the channel banned. You know, I've got women on here, buddy. Nick said, oh, how about this? Yeah, Frank came back swinging. Maybe I wish I could put out 2. I should put the recap out twice. Once with the puppets and once without the puppets. I've never seen anything so it's like people either absolutely love them or absolutely hate them. It's a beautiful thing, man. Richie likes them, Kyle likes them, Joe likes them, John Carlos says no, Steve says no. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it. I honestly, because there's so many people that like them and hate them, I don't know if it would be a good thing or a bad thing, right? Let's see. John Carlos says, do a major league movie shtick and get Katie in a bikini cut out and remove a patch every win. Exactly. Tampa versus Snow game 2 with puppets and without puppets. It would, maybe I'd get double the view. Maybe I'd get double the views. That's funny. All right, guys, it is just about 8 o'clock. I got to get downstairs, get this game going. Like I said, low scoring, ridiculously low scoring. 2-1 Rangers. That's what we got to have. If Tampa wins this game, good luck, man. The Rangers cannot let Tampa come into MSG and steal a game. You win at home, you go to the Cup. That's how it happens, all right? Appreciate all the support. Thank you guys very, very much, obviously, for all the super chats, all the new subscribers. As soon as I click end stream, you guys will be sent to Nick at Twisted Wrister. Enjoy his commentary during the game. And I'll see you guys tonight right after the game with the recap. All right.